Hey everybody, this is Johnny Starwin, your friendly neighborhood outlaw, and this video is going to be covering what was, well, if you haven't seen it yet, Nintendo did a full gameplay review at E3 with Junichi Masuda there to go over all the stuff involved with Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. And yeah, I really need a Switch now. Alright, so some of the highlights and some of the stuff that they revealed during the gameplay. Because we saw if you saw the initial trailer, you saw, holy cow, this is everything cool. They went more in depth and described nearly all the aspects of the game. They said there are some few things that were hidden, but there are a lot of cool things that they revealed. Most importantly, yes, you will get either Pikachu as your starter or Eevee as your starter, depending on the version that you choose. Obviously, you will have a rival in the game, not much like Gary in the sense, but this rival is more helpful, whatnot, kind of like How. And they said he does get a bit scared at times, and sometimes it's a bit funny to see what he'll react in that way to. So, a little bit interesting. They showed the mechanics for catching Pokemon, and Pokemon do level up in the game, just like in the core series games. It didn't show if you can evolve Pokemon through level up, though. That's one of the interesting things I saw. It's because during the gameplay, it showed that the character had Pikachu, obviously, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Onix, and a wild Eevee. So what does this mean for the game? Now also, since this person was playing the Pikachu version, there were wild Pikachu walking around as well. So you could still catch a Pikachu and evolve, and if you can evolve it into Raichu. Now, what does this also mean? One of the aspects for the game is that Pikachu or Eevee will be riding on you as you go throughout the adventure. Pikachu riding on your shoulder, and Eevee riding on top of your head. But you can also choose to have a Pokemon follow you. And depending on the type of Pokemon, it can either follow you or you can ride on it. They showed with an example of having Charmander following behind the character, and then you're able to switch which Pokemon follows behind you, not by changing the order in the lineup of your Pokemon, but rather just going and selecting the Pokemon directly. So that's a really cool feature. They brought back a Heart Gold, Soul Silver feature. I like that. What else is it? The Pokemon do appear in the wild. You can see where the Pokemon are, but there are instances when a Pokemon will just pop up out of nowhere. So they showed that in instances where the person was walking, and then all of a sudden a Pokemon just popped up right in front of them. Like I said, catching the Pokemon gives you experience points. So you get experience points through catching Pokemon. You also can battle trainers in the game. Battling the trainers not only gets you experience points as well, but also EVs are still a thing. That's right. Effort values are still in the game, so you can make competitive Pokemon through this. Let's see. Since the game is all about catching the Pokemon and whatnot, they kept an aspect of Pokemon Go where you could send the Pokemon to the trainers. Now, instead of getting specific candies for specific Pokemon, you get Eevee candies. That's right. One of the ones that they showed in the game was called Quick Candy for sending a Rattata. So you got one quick candy for sending a Rattata, so that could mean that you could get more candies for evolved Pokemon. This is cool. Gym battles are still a thing. When they showed them going to Brock's gym, the little person at the front of the gym, the little Pokemon League referee or judge or however you want to describe him, said he would not let you go fight him unless you showed him a grass or a water type Pokemon. So that way you could show that you have a chance at going against Brock, since he's the rock type gym leader. But yeah, it's really, really cool. And even going through the now what it looked like, actually, yeah, you could also still, you can co-op with the second person using the second Joy-Con for the battles. You can co-op the other people in the gym. I don't think you can co-op the actual gym leader though. Maybe you can. I just can't remember that part off the top of my head. I'd have to rewatch the video again. But either way, you can still co-op even in gym battles, at least up until the gym leader. And you will get Eevees for doing that. They showed that when they were fighting against one of the gym followers, Geodude, and Bulbasaur leveled up. And Bulbasaur, when he leveled up, it showed his stats, but it also showed a separate column for Eevee stats that go up. So he went up by 1 HP stat for that. Alrighty, what else is there? Now when you catch Pokemon, when you catch a certain type of Pokemon, you can, and you walk around and you see more of it, at times you will see a Pokemon with a red or a blue aura. What this red or blue aura signifies is that this red or blue aura denotes whether it is larger than the majority of the type of that Pokemon that you have, which will be red, or smaller than the majority of that type of Pokemon that you have, which is blue. So, catching the Pokemon and you look up the stats, it'll actually show you the stats of what's the tallest and what's the shortest version that you got, and what's the lightest and what's the heaviest version that you got. So, just like with Pokemon Go, where it shows the extra small, extra large, for its height and weight, they brought that into the game as well. Co-op for catching Pokemon. Time it just right and you'll get special bonuses. There are level up bonus. There are experience points modifier bonuses in the game, such as unique toss bonus, first time bonus. There's just a lot of stuff thrown into this game that makes it really cool. There are bonuses for battle that I saw. So they're throwing in a lot of stuff into this game, but it still has that core feel of everything that a person would want in a Pokemon game. Another thing, the Pokemon, how you could transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go into Pokemon Let's Go. So there used to be the Safari Zone in the game, in the original Pokemon Yellow, which the game was based off of. They replaced the Safari Zone with the Pokemon Go Park. Think of it like Pal Park. Not only can you just have your Pokemon from Pokemon Go get sent to the Pokemon Go Park, but anybody's Pokemon Go can get sent to your Pokemon Go Park. Now, if you send a Pokemon to the Pokemon Go Park and you catch it, and you catch it in your... Now that's the thing too. To transfer it over from your Pokemon Go to your Pokemon Let's Go, you have to send it to the park, and then you have to go into the park and catch it all over again. Now when you catch it, it's level changes, it's everything. The CP value does get broken down into what its game value would be, because there are all 6 stats, while in Pokemon Go it's just HP, attack, and defense. Now whenever you do this, you can't well, I'm not saying that you can't send it back, but by capturing it in Pokemon Let's Go, you're actually taking it off of your phone. You're taking it off of the phone's data. So it's removing it from Pokemon Go. And for doing this, you will get candies as a replacement value. It doesn't say how many candies for the Pokemon that you send, or what level, if you get more candies for, you know, an evolved version of a Pokemon. It doesn't say that specifically, but you will get candies to compensate for the fact that you sent your Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Let's Go. Oh man, but there was just so much stuff that they showed there. Also, the Pokeball Plus, the new device, which can be used for both Pokemon Go and for Pokemon Let's Go, both as a controller and as a PokeGo Plus. What'll happen launch day? What'll happen when you buy it initially? You get a Mew. There's a Mew already inside the Pokeball Plus. You could transfer it to your Pokemon Go and as well as to your Pokemon Let's Go. The Pokeball Plus acts as a controller. You know, you can move and you can throw. Man, just everything about this game is awesome. I don't know why anybody who says that they don't like this game won't like this game. It's like, you know, I've been a fan of the games since Red, Blue, and Yellow, and this is a core series remake of Yellow, and I just don't see what's wrong with it. It's quite possibly one of the best games out there that they have. It's, you know, it makes all the adults feel like kids, in my opinion. You know, it made me feel like a kid. It's like, holy cow, new Pokemon game. I just was filled up with wonder when I watched the trailer, and it was amazing. And just like the creator said, this game is for everybody. This is for everyone to play, not just the hardcore fans, not just for the new kids, not just for Pokemon Go players. This is for everyone. And I see it. This game is for everyone. Everyone has the chance to start their adventure and have so much fun with it, and I love it. One other thing about this does take place in the Kanto region. So as of right now, the only Pokemon you can send from Pokemon Go to Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee is Kanto Pokemon. But they did say that Alolan versions of Kanto Pokemon can be transferred onto there as well. So you can have a regular Executor and an Alolan Executor on your team, or just hanging out in the Go Park. Oh man, It's a long day, and I'm just putting this video together before work. So yeah, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. It's you know, it's everything. It's everything a trainer could want in a game. It's everything a trainer could want in a game. It's everything any player could want in a game. It's fantastic. I don't see why anyone would hate this game. But leave your comments down below. I want to hear what you guys think. Now, oh, there's also one other thing. Now, in the initial trailer for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, it said that when you get the game, you will get a mystery Pokemon. Granted, during the whole reveal, they said that the Pokeball Plus comes with the Mew, but that might not necessarily be the mystery Pokemon that you get. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think that Mew is the mystery Pokemon that they said you'll get? Oh, speaking of mystery, I completely forgot. There is online still with the game. Yes, online trade, online battle. You can still do this. Online battle can be done either through local link or through internet. It'll be either 1v1 or 2v2, or it'll either be single battles or double battles. No triple battles, no other inverse battles or anything. But you can also trade Pokemon as well. And they actually showed a demo of it, of trading Pokemon via local link. To do that, you and your friend would put in a 3 Pokemon code. Kind of like how there's the 3 Pokemon code for the group battles during the raid battles on Pokemon Go. You put in a 3 Pokemon code. The person you want to trade with also puts in that same code, and you can trade. The graphics are reminiscent of the old school link cable trades. You actually see your Pokemon get sucked up into a tube and go through it, like how the graphics were when you did a link cable trade back in the old school games. So it's just these little touches that make everything cool. There's also mystery gift available in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. I am freaking excited for this game. I need this game in my life. So, lots of things to unpack. But what do you guys think? What do you think is the mystery? Do you think Mew is the mystery Pokemon they mentioned in the game? Or do you think that's something else? Do you think Mew is the mystery Pokemon that they said in the trailer? Or do you think it might be some other kind of Pokemon? Maybe it might be the starter that you don't get. Maybe it might be, if you have Pikachu, if you get Let's Go Pikachu, maybe the mystery Pokemon is Eevee. If you get Eevee, maybe the mystery Pokemon is Pikachu. I don't know. It'll be awesome. Oh man, I keep forgetting one more thing too. Now, there are items hidden on the ground in the world. Your Pikachu or Eevee's tail will wag when you're near one of them, so your Pikachu or Eevee acts as a dowsing rod to find items. Yes, this is the thing. Alright, I gotta go. I gotta clock in for work. So, leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, tell me what you guys think. Do you think Nintendo? I think Nintendo won E3 just with that trailer, with that gameplay reveal. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see y'all later. Peace. Catch 'em all.